Okay, let's get some work. 31 wins. Team I will be taking in after Caruso's performance. I gotta use him. He balled out tonight. And we miss you, Alex, in the purple and gold. I look forward to using that lineup again. This will be a while. Well, I haven't really been able to get used to Brandon. If I use him more, I can. I guess I can do just know these three are my favorite shooters. One, three, and five. For this bench, he's easily the best. I love all I love 4 out of 5 shooters. Still getting his down. His kind of blows. He might come out. Forget who else I have that really can come and replace some of these people. Like AD, yeah, AD can still come. Christian would technically come. I remember he was on the paper for however long. I'm not sure where he'd go. Do I really want to continue William Thomas? I'm not sure if I'm fading that. I want to watch them more chill. Maybe not more chill, but something I didn't enjoy anymore. I could always go back to Hulu, but I still have I could go to Peacock. I'm not really tripping for where I could watch the game, but I'm also not tripping for this point. I would fade Watson if it were Rosewood, but it's not. It's really hard to say where to go. Maybe something cool. Fuck this. What's this? By Big West. Okay, she's an interesting. I already knew she was interesting. First, I could tell. I added her. I don't want to watch that. Yeah, I might just fade Grownish. Or Rosewood, for real. Oh my gosh. That's Rosewood. Still have Lethal Weapon? I enjoyed that show. I can go back with 29 and darn it. Is it really on video? Wait, how did they show the time? I guess I can fade this show. Yeah, man, I think he only changed his character. Ooh, and it's uncensored. That's fine. Damn it. Yeah, and I of course follow up with that. Oh yeah, and Kawhi. I got to follow up with who called out today. Some people sadly just aren't in the playoffs even give themselves a chance. Who else do I have that balled out today? Cat's not about to go in there. No, going here. I could do Harden. Harden over Lamelo? I could guess it. And I actually don't mind Harden that much that I wouldn't mind him. But Kareem is such a key part. And so is Tim. And I'm not done having didn't use the mark, so I can't say that. Or the, it'll be interesting going back to for the some people that just got hurt, literally, sadly. And if I had Ja, I definitely played Ja. Ja was balling before he went down. That was so sad. Also, this is East Coast back on. And no one else that really balled out that I had. It's not like the Heat played. They did. I could be using Tyler as well. Really? Like, really serious over who I have? Doesn't me be like, yeah, but had over any of these people? I'm not sure about that one. What does it matter? But no, I really want to use Mark. And not having Tim is almost annoying because you're going to face someone with cracked ass Tim. I guess. Yeah, still great. Still absolutely love. Oh yeah, still love the releases of three. Love the releases of three of the starter of the bench and three of the starters. Not like Lakers lineup where it's like 4-1. I mean 4-3.
From everyone here at 2K, thanks for joining us. We've got a Wednesday afternoon edition of the NBA for you. Two slam dunk champs, Grant Hill and Brent Barry, our analysts tonight. Brian Anderson here. We'll hear from Allie LaForce as well.
That's heartbreaking.
Here we go. And here's Albuquerque now.
What the fuck?
Here's Wembanyama. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup.
There were questions about Wembanyama's strength coming into the league. No problem with the contact here.
Pass to Holmgren. Over Wembanyama. Shot is good. Off the back rim and in.
And hitting from the mid-range here and early. I mean, really gives the defense just another thing to worry about.
Yeah, he's got to be a little bit more on their radar after knocking down something like that.
Now here's Johnson. Back to Wembanyama. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
Yeah, this is what everyone wants to see Wembanyama doing. Dominating on the inside.
Pass to Holmgren. Allen outside. Towns right side. Shot clock at 6. To the paint. Here's Holmgren. He hits it just before the shot clock expires.
And this is where Holmgren is such a scoring threat. His size can make interior shots easier to find.
You know, after sitting out his first pro year due to a foot injury, Chet Holmgren was well worth the wait, Grant.
Yes, he was. And Chet was actually guarding LeBron during a summer Pro-Am game when he hurt his foot. But Chet was a monster his rookie year. Already an elite shot blocker.
Here's Duncan. Right wing. it down.
Well, Victor doesn't have too far to go. I mean, he just pops up to the rim, makes it look so easy.
Here's Harden. And the call will be against James Harden. That's his first foul.
A great job to establish position and square up.
We've got 1:55 left in the opening quarter. Outside Ingram. Back to Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Look out below.
You got no chance of defending him right there. Here's Harden. Pass to Holmgren. Leonard with the ball. Covered by Johnson. Towns outside. Shot clock at 5. Here's Holmgren. A rebound by Duncan. Albuquerque leading by 4. And in the first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Johnson inside. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Albuquerque.
They've done a great job establishing an inside presence. Now that'll open up more options offensively throughout the remainder of the game.
Love the passing that they displayed at the start of the game. Great ball movement that's opening up some chances without really getting deep into the execution. A great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
And they're on the run. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
And the gamble paying off.
Now here's Harden. Yet to see a basket. Back to Holmgren. Fades back. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. To the inside. Wembanyama. Yep, that one goes. Wembanyama's got 10 points in the game.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
Yeah, the bully ball tonight has paid dividends. Highly effective down there with the physical play.
And so it's Victor Wembanyama making things happen for Albuquerque. He put together 10 points in the quarter. We'll be back in a moment. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. All right, guys, what we've seen from Albuquerque so far, what's your take?
They're looking engaged so far, especially on offense.
Well, if they wanted to start well, this would be it. They seized momentum right away, and they just didn't let it go in that quarter.
Here's Morrison. Caruso outside. Pass to Morrison. And it's Kirilenko with a rebound. Albuquerque leading by 12. Here's Johnson. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Here's Morrison. And it's good. Off the back rim and in. Morrison's gotten his first points in this one.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
If you can't check me and you did enough to get Magic Johnson, that is crazy.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's going to be on Alex Caruso.
And with the 8-foot wingspan of Wembanyama, it feels like he releases the ball halfway to the bucket.
Albuquerque making a switch here. Both free throws good for Wembanyama.
Well, a big fellow with the ability and confidence at the free throw line is something that every team wants. You don't have to make those late substitutions. Keep your big guys on the floor.
Drills the elbow jumper.
And with his height and his touch, he can be deadly from mid-range.
That's a staple of his offensive attack, and proving once again he can do some damage from that area.
Pass to Kirilenko. 6 to shoot. Driving inside. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
He's just an aggressive finisher there inside.
Hey, when you got bounce like that, you feel like you can take on anybody. Pass to Gasol. Here's Morrison. From 8 feet away. And he gets the jumper to drop. Morrison's got 4 points this quarter.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
Left side wall. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Oh, a special move before that shot.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
And he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Rebounded by Pippen. Albuquerque leading by 12. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Back to Wall. 5 to shoot. Alone. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Yeah, undersized guys with athleticism do these kind of things, playing above the rim. Love to see him get up like that.
Shoots. Artest can't get it to go. Outside Wall. Pass to Malone. Here's Abdul-Jabbar to the middle. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Now, there are only a few players who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
.23 seconds left to play in the second quarter. The shot's good.
Clearly defensive miscue there. If there's not a body on him that's sitting at the mid-range, that's a defensive mistake.
Wall looking over the floor. Inside. Oh, stolen by Gasol. Morrison. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's Albuquerque. A sizable lead of 14 at the break. How about the way they've attacked the paint? This throwback approach is paying off. Back after this. Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Los Angeles trails by 14. Outside Harden. And it's Albuquerque with a rebound. Beasley with it. No points yet. The three. Rebounded by James Harden.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw. Up top, Harden. Three-pointer. Pure from three-point range. Harden's gotten himself going here. His his first points of the game on the deep ball. And here's Wall. Big finish by Wall.
Getting up and finishing with muscle. Love seeing Wall attack the basket with ferocity.
Tipped away. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute played. And the basket by Pippen.
And he wastes no time coming out of the break.
And Harden's got the ball here for Los Angeles. They trail by 14. He got a piece of it. And they're pushing it up. Beasley outside. The three is up. Sends it home from three-point land. Beasley's gotten himself on the board with a three there.
Since halftime, they have been efficient and effective, making Coach very happy.
Well, the thing is, they're controlling the pace right now, and if that was the mantra for them at halftime, they've carried it out.
Clock at 6. The three from Holmgren. The rebound by Beasley. Albuquerque leading by 17.
Yeah, that's all you need.
And they're on the break. Here's Harden. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Well, Harden, a true creator when he has the ball in his hand.
Los Angeles shooting their second and third shots at the line here. And he's good on the second. Now here's Wall. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter.
Right here.
Just 5 on the clock. Shoots from the elbow. And it's Holmgren with a rebound.
That's a shot he's like back. He's usually going to make those.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over.
Oof.
Los Angeles trails by 16.
Who's got ball?
1:16 left in the third quarter. Towns outside. There's the triple. It's good. Off the assist from Harden. Towns has gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Here's Wall. The three. They get it back. Oh, it's stuffed right through.
And he's battling for everything, doing all he can to help extend their lead.
And just throwing down the putback with authority.
Team's having a tough time containing him, attacking all the way there.
Allen with it. Beasley covers. 4 on the clock. Lets it fly. Gasol misses. Albuquerque leading by 15. Outside Wall. Down low. Here's Pippen. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk.
So it's Albuquerque, leading by 17 at the end of the period. They're getting quality looks, and that's why they're... And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Now Wall. And stolen by Caruso. Here's Gasol. Fires in the triple.
You remember when big men shooting threes were as rare as a Sasquatch, and now those big guys are everywhere.
Wall on the attack. And the big finish by Wall.
And you can't talk about acrobatic finishers without talking about John Wall. Man, he's explosive.
Drives to the hoop. Caruso misses.
That's gotta frustrate him. He knows he should have made that one.
Yeah, you can't make them all, and you for sure you'll want him taking that kind of shot.
Timeout, timeout.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. Time called here.
Timeout.
Los Angeles decides to talk it over.
Oh my, their coach does not look happy, and I can guess why. Their interior defense has been struggling.
No, they're not preventing them from scoring, and if you can get to a high efficiency shot on the floor, and that's the paint, you just keep going.
Not bad.
And it's Caruso with the ball for Los Angeles. It's an 18-point game. The shot from 20 feet out. And he hits the jumper. Here's Wall. Shoots over Caruso. Wall missing again. Towns with the ball. Checked by Wall. Caruso outside. Three-pointer. And it's Albuquerque with a rebound.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him, and that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
Albuquerque leading by 16. Up top, Wall. 6 on the shot clock. For 3. Knocks down the triple. Wall's got 9 points here in the second half.
And let's face it, when you're down this many points, you simply can't let them get that good of a look.
Teachable moment there. Lapses like this are backbreakers.
And Allen gets it to go.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Back to Beasley. From 9 feet. And good. Coming on the assist by Wall.
They've been battling all night. Now they're on the brink of putting this game away.
No, great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort from the squad.
Out to the wing. Here's Morrison. The top of the key jumper is on the mark. A minute 20 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Wall with it. Beasley outside. From outside the arc. And again, it's Albuquerque from deep. A minute 4 left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Allen outside. Pass to Morrison. Launches a three. And Los Angeles another three. Here's Pippen. Beasley outside. Here's Pippen. Allen defending. From deep three-point range. Pippen, no good. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. It's going to go the other way. That'll be a 5-second call. Towns, left side. Back to Allen. 11 seconds left to the fourth. Yep, that one goes. Puts up a deep three. The shot off that time. So Albuquerque wins it. They have to feel good about this performance. It's one they can be proud of.
Very true. I mean, when you're out on the road, the wins can feel a little sweeter. This one has to feel extra special.
So anyway, I was wondering, maybe what you want to do, maybe swing by the I'm just as sharp as it's no one. Hi, Mark Riggs. Get them check those meals. I'm sure you heard a lot about it.
We're about to have dinner. Would you like some?
No, me too. Yeah, and I it smells great. Oh, okay.
Bro, immediately, bro, my game.
My dad said you were in the war. See any action? Yeah, a little. You don't think about it, listen too. Life experience. What am I going to learn at Princeton I could learn from here?
What it feels like to touch a live girl?
I think you should have left. Hell, I think there should be a draft. But I suppose it all depends on the life experience you're after. Who's your best friend's second phone call? It's ideal. Well, if you're just trying to piss off your parents, hitchhiking to Thailand. I do a little bit about it.
See, Mom, that's exactly what I'm talking about. No, stop. We're not talking about that.
What? What's going on? I don't like being out of the loop. What's happening?
I had a teeny bit of weed.
What?
And now Mom is losing her. You know what? Dad, watch it. Watch it.
It's really impressive with weed out there. I mean, it's incredible. You know, as far as I can tell, it's really not worth living in California. I have massive psychological issues, so of course, I would never be what I would suggest, though. I have massive psychological issues, so of course,
Massive.
what I would suggest, though, the old man just rolled it off the tree. You know what I mean? Look, all it's completely smooth. That's funny. I like being tight. Keeps me alive. No, but you don't. wasn't with the cards.
But you're married.
Not anymore. Not anymore. It's a man. Let me guess. You had an affair with your gurney. Nobody's. She passed away. Life, right? Everything's just a surprise.
Oh. So sad I have no idea so fast. I'm hungry.
This family got keep us on our toes and up all night.
Real, nigga.
I noticed
Real,
this on
nigga.
flight 8.
Oh my god. This movie.
For
It's
the
a
part
dick
of
of
the
a
restaurant. Transfers 42. Kid filed 9 months later.
What comes up? He boo, I'm here. You can't deny me.
In the delivery room. Right place.
Here.
I'm sorry about your wife. I didn't know. I know. That's right. For the future, I do a pretty good job of that stuff. Ain't that right, baby?
Ain't that right, baby?
She was a good one. Give something to live for.
Everybody, we're coming to you live on 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. Moments away, it'll be Albuquerque going up against Los Angeles. This is Brian Anderson. I'm here with Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke, our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Oh.
Here we go. So it's Los Angeles now. Harden scanning the floor. Shoots over Johnson. And the shot no good. A bit short. And Wembanyama has the ball here for Albuquerque. Here's Kirilenko. Pass to Ingram. Ooh, stolen by Allen. Harden from outside. Gets the three to fall.
Well, the pre-shot preparation of James Harden is exceptional. He knows in this instance that as soon as the ball touches his hands, he's got to be ready to fire.
Now here's Johnson. Outside Wembanyama. To the inside. And it's blocked. And that goes out of bounds. And they retain possession. About a minute into this first quarter. Clock at 4. Here's Ingram. And they get it back. Gets another look. From deep, Wembanyama drops in the three.
When Wembanyama goes up, he can be so quick. I mean, the rookie looking very assertive.
Here's Leonard. Missed it. Now 0 for 1 in this game.
Good shot, gone bad. Gotta finish there.
Pass to Wembanyama. Outside Johnson. Gets the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Now here's Harden. Back to Allen. Over Ingram. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. Johnson inside. Nifty move. And it's Harden who pulls down the rebound.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back. And that closeout certainly made a difference.
Well, no question, he altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as goal.
Come on, B.A. He sure can rise.
Grant, that's as good as it gets. One of the best in the league. Pass to Leonard. Here's Harden. Covered by Ingram. They need this. The rebound by Duncan. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for Albuquerque. .51 seconds left to the first quarter here. Down low. Kirilenko. And he jams it home with authority.
The big guy attacking the rim. The throwdowns are loud and emphatic.
Pass to Holmgren. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. Albuquerque leading by 6. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Denied by Leonard.
Not now.
And he'll take a trip to the line for 2. Clearly got fouled on that shot. Los Angeles shooting their first free throws of the game. The first free throw is good. He's perfect from the line this time.
Two-part equation. You have to be aggressive enough to get to the line, then talented enough to single it.
Here's Johnson. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Holmgren. Pass to Duncan. Over Allen. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And that does it for the first quarter. Albuquerque out in front, up by 4. Quarter number 2 coming up right after this break. Don't go anywhere. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. All right, guys, what we've seen from Albuquerque so far, what's your take?
Well, it's simple. When you can dominate the boards at both ends, you can control the second chance touches.
And that's how they controlled the first quarter. I thought they were the much more physical team.
Albuquerque leading by 4. Left side Johnson. Right side Ingram. To the middle.
When Wembanyama has the ball in there, I mean, it's often a bucket, a foul, or both.
These are his first free throws of the game. No good on that one. Good on the second one. Caruso, left side. Oh, ripped away. Johnson inside. Johnson slams it in.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
The 3. Gasol misses. Albuquerque leading by 7. And we played just over a minute of basketball in the second quarter.
Oh, man. Clearly nobody wanted to get in his way.
He's not an easy man to slow down, Grant, that's for sure.
He saw the defense playing soft and simply used his natural gifts to take advantage.
Pass to Gasol. That's tipped. Just 4 to shoot. The fader. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. Caruso outside. Gasol with it. Caruso outside. Back to Gasol. Just 5 to shoot. And the shot clock violation. 24-second violation. Two minutes now played in the second quarter. Albuquerque leading by 9. Just 5 on the clock. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Now Los Angeles with it. Still looking for their first basket since the first quarter.
Well, being aggressive and assertive, the big man snatching the rebound.
Now here's Wall. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 9. To the paint. Here's Malone. And rejected. Here's Artest. Offensive board. And here's Wall. They'll bring it up for Albuquerque. Driving in. Seconds left in the first half of this game. It's rebounded by Los Angeles.
Great contest by the defender. That's a dunk. You've got to put down in his face.
Albuquerque leading by 9. And the big finish by Wall.
An athletic display by Wall, letting the defense know he can own the rim.
Pass to Morrison. Back to Caruso. Hits the trifecta.
There's no quitting this guy. He just gives you great effort, and he continues to give you great production.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Kirilenko. Dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Look at the power on that.
He has to be one of the top dunkers in the game today.
Ooh, that's a tough spot to be in as a defender. With that height disadvantage, it's very hard to protect the rim.
And so it's Albuquerque finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. A big difference in shooting percentages. That's why they lead. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. Albuquerque leading by 8. Ball with it. Pass to Beasley. Here's Pippen. Puts up a 3. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Here's Duncan. And it's Albuquerque with a rebound. They've led by as many as 11. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
The veteran play of John Wall, understanding how to make the official make a call right there. Draws the contact, nicely done.
And so Wall nails them both. Here's Harden. Pass to Holmgren. Launches it. For three, Holmgren.
A superb three-point threat. When Holmgren is knocking down triples, he's hard to contain.
Ball for three. Knocks it down from distance. Wall's got 5 points now this quarter.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Pass to Harden. Shoots over Wall. And too long on the shot. Got a piece of it. Harden with it. Beasley covers. Allen in the high post. Beasley outside. Pass to Malone. Out to Beasley. The three is up. And again, it's Albuquerque from deep.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead. But more and more you see big men working on the outside shot, and this guy has one of the better ones in the league.
Here's Wall.
Are you serious? John Wall with the statement. That's weird.
You know, after sitting out his first pro year due to a foot injury, Chet Holmgren was well worth the wait, Grant.
Yes, he was. And Chet was actually guarding LeBron during a summer pro-am game when he hurt his foot. But Chet was a monster his rookie year, already an elite shot blocker.
You get the sense that John Wall has found his rhythm and just understands, I've got to be aggressive.
From deep, Holmgren. Abdul-Jabbar with the rebound. On offense, here's Albuquerque. They're on an 11-3 run. Right wing. Pass to Wall. Inside. Oh, he throws it down with one hand.
This guy is consistently finding his teammates in their best spots to score. John Wall showing terrific passing ability.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over.
One fucking really.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over.
And no doubt, coach wants them to improve their interior defense.
I think right now they're giving up way too many easy looks. That is a recipe for disaster.
And Los Angeles will go for a different look here.
Family
59
bond.
seconds left in the third quarter. Wembanyama up top. To halt the run. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. Albuquerque leading by 17. Pippen, no good. Allen on the wing. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama.
With great mobility and the 8-foot wingspan, yes, 8 foot, Wembanyama easily wipes that shot away.
And that one's good. Gasol. Outside Wall.
Tell my mother snake.
Offline. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Albuquerque out in front, up by 15. And we're coming back at... And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works, or if it's more of the same for the first three quarters. Los Angeles trails by 15.
Eric should get laid.
Wembanyama scanning the floor. Here's Caruso. Yes, and it's Wembanyama picking up the assist.
What a smart pass from Wembanyama. Already adept at scanning the floor and finding open teammates.
Here's Wall. Caruso grabs the board.
I'll tell you, most of the time this guy's going to finish that, but that was tremendous defense that prohibits him from completing the play. They seem to concede that shot, and his response is, thank you very much.
Outside Wall. Beasley, right side. The shot from 20 feet out. It's rebounded by Los Angeles.
Timeout, timeout.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk
Start.
it over. Albuquerque gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to find out what Los Angeles' coach was going over with his guys. He questioned his team's effort, asking them, should I put in the bench right now? Wake up, guys. We can still win this game, but I need you all to play like you believe you can. Not exactly a fun huddle to listen on, guys.
Thanks for that, Allie. Los Angeles trails by 11. Outside Harden. Here's Gasol. Another shot. Wemby putting on a show.
Yeah, terrific follow-through from Wembanyama, proving he has a good head on his shoulders.
Duncan knocks down the triple.
Woo! That man is laser focused. Now, that's bad defense for a team that has a long way to go to catch up.
Sure, credit the offense, though. If you're going to come with casual defensive effort, this team's responsibility is to take advantage, and they do.
Here's Johnson on the take. Oh, misses the dunk.
Come on. If you're going to go for the crazy dunk, better finish it.
Wembanyama with it. Not guarded by Wembanyama. Here's Harden. A rebound by Duncan. Albuquerque leading by 10. Here's Johnson. It's tipped. The three from Wembanyama. Ooh, Wembanyama with the silky stroke from three. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for Los Angeles?
They've done a great job of challenging every shot they can. Their totals in the block column are a result of that aggression.
What about the defensive intensity they've had in this one? Jumping passing lanes, poking the ball away, just doing a great job creating chaos.
Here's Artest. Yes, and a nice assist from Harden. Artest got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for
That
three.
Jason fucking
Here's Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Are you serious? That is some power from a point guard.
Oh, I love backcourt players with some ups.
We know versatility is huge in this game. Just a tremendous job finishing that play. Wow.
Left side, Wembanyama. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Morrison. That shot off. 54 seconds left in the game. All by himself. Ball's going up the court. Here's Kirilenko. Pulls up on the wing. And that one hits the back iron. Here's Morrison. And it's in. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
And with this kind of vision, we could see the assist numbers go sky high for Wembanyama.
Here's Johnson. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
And you know they're extremely disappointed right now. I mean, this one getting away from them.
Well, they definitely have some things to work out, and you'd love to see them finish this game the right way.
Outside Wembanyama. From deep three-point land. No good. So Albuquerque wins it. They played the fill-in tonight, and they played it well.
Yes, they did. You know, you have two choices. You can either succumb to the hostility in this arena, or you can feed off of it and use it as motivation.
Once they came in pursuit of a propane truck and stopped on the press back up in the air.
Hey, baby. Find me any new clients?
I'm working on it, counselor. Hey, can I call you back?
Sure. I was just thinking about learning. Maybe we should give him another chance tonight at dinner.
Can we put a pin in bringing him around the campus now? I gotta jump. Take your time, let's go! Take your time! What are you doing? Why are you taking shot? Because he's driving a propane truck. I didn't want any collateral damage. And you want to be spicy sauce. Well, how far do you think he's going to get in the middle of Hollywood? Say about 2 blocks. It's crazy. What do you think?
We'll shoot a pass my face for the bird streets. Use from up Mulholland.
You make it up this way much?
We'll dive for a top. Big deal.
Yes. That's my gotcha.
Accepted. Tango. Where you cash?
Our big snake is Ronald Dawes, up-and-coming light heavyweight who's renting this place. My guess? Played at being hard and pissed off some Ashley Hart playing dudes who took him out. He's a primary target.
Good work, Bailey. This is my protege. Well, alternate theory, he wasn't the target. All right, let's see what we got. Look at all the bullet holes around here. Look, our Vic wasn't exactly keeping a low profile. Right, so why spray the place? He must not have been the main target. Look at here. Our party girl over there was taking selfies. Here she is in the pool, obviously looking for her top, doing blow. Of course, Daisy, you missed quite a party. There she is with the host of the party. Now check out the cocktail waitress in the background. Which means she saw the shooter. The shooter saw her. Like she's the target. What kind of shoes was the waitress wearing?
White cat.
All right. Let's find out Cinderella.
Wow. These are like peaches and cream.
Starsky and Hutch.
Which
Who starts it? I am. Hey, Chief, before you add up that bill, the damage to the party happened before. That's true. Although there may be some landscaping issues that crash the worst of them. The big explosion in the middle of Hollywood. Okay, good. We're gonna need some protectors. Now, we have company. This is Special Agent Bennett Hirsch. FBI.
ATF. I'm here because of the gun used at the party. Now, it appears that it was a next-gen weapon that could fire several rounds at once.
Who would make something like that?
Could be DARPA, could be one of several private military contractors.
We have a lead on the waitress that fled the scene. She could be a witness. I haven't assigned you guys a station. We got the shooter. We barbecued the shooter, but we were the first responders. And you're forgetting the most important one. We stopped the noise complaint. Find the girl. Hey, Doc, how's it going with Rick? Are you making any progress? The patient's name right now. Just blink or something if you think my life is in danger. Excuse me?
I'm sorry to hunt you down, Detective, but you missed our last 3 seconds.
Excuse me?
I'm sorry to hunt you down, Detective, but you missed our last 3 sessions.
Must have gotten the dance wrong.
You looking for this?
Absolutely not. You would be inappropriate to drink on duty. But now that I've seen it, it does not need to be confiscated. It's up at the end of the day. Thank you, Dr. Cahill.
Huh. So the rumors are true. Lord's bathroom is pretty much nice.
I gotta think this is some kind of violation of my privacy.
Riggs, our specialist recognition is being allowed back in the field. You want to work? You want to carry? You better talk.
Okay. Okay. I was leading a mission when things went south. I lost my entire squad. When I got back home, I wasn't the same man. What I gotta say at the time was a flight attendant. She couldn't be around me. So she left. I tried to get her back. I bought a ticket on one of her flights.
Let me guess. They got food poisoning?
How'd you know?
All right, Riggs, I'm done chasing.
We had a nice moment there, Doc. What do you want?
Something true. Anything. What happened to your eye?
Mark.
When? That was the point. Physical pain is better than emotional any day, but believe it or not, talking helps. What hurts you the most?
Pregnant. How do you know? Looking from Cinderella's shoe show elevated levels of HCG, which are either associated with pregnancy or testicular cancer. I'll go with pregnancy. That's why you get paid big bucks. We're somewhere between 9 and 12 weeks.
All right, fellas, we may have a lead on our Cinderella.
See, now that's the kind of useful police work I'm talking about. Talk to me, Bill.
The catering company had his pic along with the address, but they did have a number for the phone sheet.
Okay, so did you do the ping thing? Ping, that's a technical term. We should dial the modem and go on GeoCities.
I triangulated the phone's most common location by comparing signal strength to the time.
Billy, do you have an address for me, yes or no?
Cinderella's address as requested.
Thank you.
Exactly ideal days for an expectant mother.
LAPD.
I guess we're gonna have to go all the way back to the station and get a warrant. Did you hear that?
Sounds like a woman in distress to me.
We're here.
Clear! Clear! Natasha Malenko. Could be her real name. 50 milligrams of Nugent. Ain't about it. Paper is bracket and high official. How the hell do you know that? It's okay. We're the police. We just want to talk to you. I'm going up! Okay, you go up! Look! Hey, I'm a cop, Natasha! It's okay, I'm a cop!
You don't look like a policeman.
And it sounds an exemplary one. Not a great option, Natasha. Long way down. My only request, wait another 7 months.
You know about me.
I know you're taking care of yourself because you already love that child. The most important thing in the world to you is protecting that baby. Let me help you.
Can't protect us.
Look at how we expect. Let's play this thing as a game. Right! Trust me. Not if anything happens to you.
Oh, can't be who.
Yeah. I think so.
Oh, oh my god. They're like, bro, they're sitting down breaking bread. Niggas lock their like, window, bro. It was a birthday party. What if it was a church? Oh my gosh, what if they were trapping? Another day we gotta get it. Another day we gotta get it. Another day we gotta get it. Guess I'll play one more. It's getting late now. Oh, no, it's too late either. I guess that's enough for today. It's cool. I'll be on tomorrow after working on handling some business. I really could go get this, but there's no fun in this shattered piece. Maybe we'll see.